gonna
bird's eye view.
I bet it's with your girlfriend. No, I don't think so. I think it's just one.
All right, so like I said, most of these you guys already know how to get them. You already know how to Doppler, so it shouldn't be a surprise to you. The only thing that's going to be a little different is we're very used to putting things across the screen, right? So like take a deep breath and hold it, and we try to put it nicely across the screen. So we can't do that now because we're Dopplering things and we want angles. This is the area, breathe, I was talking about with the gastroesophageal junction right here. That's where you're going to see a lot of varices if they have them. So in this area, you're going to see some like snake-like stuff, and that's kind of where those varices would be. So you want to like be careful of those. Okay.
What do you do when you find them?
Just take pictures of them. So you want to just put color on them. Just take pictures. Note them in your chart. So I'm not even going to have her really like hold her breath, because I don't really need her to, so.
So you have to angle the box too on this one?
No, you can't because we're using a curved.
Yeah,
so that's one
like
process you don't have to
move
do.
it to the other corner, it kind of seems like it's angled.
Oh,
So it's close.
I guess so. I just couldn't help it. Yeah, I just was trying to close it and like close it around the box as much as I could, or close the box around the vessel as much as I could. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay to have all that color inside.
To have all the other color,
Yeah.
like all this
it's
out
like
here.
game
Well, the
time.
problem is because of your heart's right there, so it's constantly beating, and that's constantly going to be moving. So there's not much you can do about that. Even when I tell her stop breathing, you're still going to get it right there because of the heart beating. Right now, I could, I don't want any other colors in here. Like this is fine, but you're still going to have that because of the heart. I'm just playing with stuff. Okay, don't take a breath in, just stop breathing for a second, okay? So you're just gonna hit update. I'm gonna turn my color gain down. And how do you turn your gain down on your waveform? Which button is it?
On the pulse wave.
Pulse wave, right? So if you want to just like basically rewind on here, you just move your ball, right? If you want to update this picture, you hit update and then roll your ball back. So if in that split second when she like moved or something and my vessel turned black and I have no color, we want color there. So then you can hit your update and then move your ball back. And then I'm just gonna make it look nice like that.
Don't unfreeze. You unfreeze.
I'm not unfreezing anything.
Is this
If you hit update again, then it takes you back to this.
is this what you're talking about as far as the no angle correction on veins?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna put this on.
Oh, okay, that's why we cut it off. It cuts off.
So if you put it at 62, that means
Right.
you're not gonna get points.
I wonder if you can just do this, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see.
I never knew that button was on there.
Which one?
This 0 to 60,
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what they
hit
press.
0,
Yeah,
it
it
goes
takes
to
you straight
0,
to
and if it
60.
goes to 60, it takes you to 60.
That's what they always
Yeah,
press.
that's what they
why I was
do.
asking.
Well, I didn't know that. That's not 0. That is. Oh, that's cool. So that helps.
We'll leave it there.
Okay, so does anyone have any questions on these 3 images? How to get grayscale, how to get color, and how to get the Doppler? Nobody? What about my baseline on here?
You don't want it in the middle.
That's good.
I like it, right? So half would be like right there, so it's a little below that. I mean, you wouldn't put it down here because then it's going to look like you're aliasing, right? It's going to cut that off. So we're all good on those 3 pictures. All right, moving on. So when you're doing pulse wave and all this stuff in color, you don't have to like undo this, right?
2D.
You hit 2D and it takes everything off. That saves you a second. It all counts, right? Left hepatic vein. And if you notice, I am not using abdominal vessels. There's abdominal vascular. I don't like it. So I don't ever use it. I just use my general. Now, if someone tells you otherwise, then you do what they tell you to do, right? But for me, I just like it on here because we're still taking grayscale images. And if you do the other one, harmonics is on and it just, I don't like it. Okay, so left hepatic vein. So where's my left hepatic vein? Just like we did way back when.
Yeah.
Trans to her left shoulder, right? And there's her hepatic vein. Deep breath and hold it. And we can make it look beautiful. Focus is good, everything is good. Color, right there.
We don't have to put it in the middle, right?
Nope. Go ahead and breathe. Oops. Ew. Thought it looked good a second ago. Nope. Okay. Deep breath and hold it, please.
Maybe half break.
I get so picky. I want it to be perfect.
So pretty.
Can't help it. Okay, deep breath and hold it. So, I'm going to show you, if I come out here, see, these are hard with the gate because, yeah.
Oh, hey, it looks just
I'm going to change the scale and I'm going to turn it, my scale up, just so the picture looks a little bit bigger. Or not the picture, the vessel, waveform.
Do you care if we invert it or not?
No.
Okay.
But this is a vein, right?
This is a vein, but it's close to the
Close to the
heart,
heart.
so it's going to look like that.
Yeah.
So this looks good. I don't like the way this looks because it's not filled in. So I'm going to hit update and I'm going to roll back
Yeah.
and hopefully fill it in like that. Okay? Now, let me show you if I get closer to the IVC. Deep breath and hold it. So I'm going to get really close and hit update. See how it looks even more pronounced.
So would we get points taken off?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone understands how to find your left hepatic vein. We've done that before. There's no surprises there. Color, Doppler, done. Right? So now what? Mid?
For each one we have two images, not three, right?
3.
But there is two on the screen for each one.
For each one
Simon
there is
understands.
two.
Oh, what am I
One
doing?
gray and
You're
one
doing extra
color
color
and
picture.
pulse.
Gray
Why
and
didn't you guys
dark
tell me?
They're pretty. They're really pretty.
Gosh.
brown.
So you only do
And then
2?
Doppler.
Yeah.
And double
Oh my
color
gosh.
together.
Well, that's fine, I guess. So, okay, well.
Oh, you said it's
So that's why it took me 30 minutes before, because I was doing all 3.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's right. Okay, deep breath and hold it.
Just keep it. Just keep it like that.
And so here you really don't have to worry about cutting the liver off, but I still can't help it. Like, I still have to make it look pretty. My color here.
You should have scanned me short.
I'm not going to take that picture, fine.
So
I'm going to do this, update. Hold your breath, don't breathe. I'm going to turn my gain down because that's really bright. Could turn my scale up, but I'm just going to leave it. Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, and breathe. So I like to say that to my patient because as soon as you get it, they breathe. You're like, no! So I always just say, don't breathe, all that stuff. So this is like a good amount of vessel here. Like, I don't want you guys to just give me this tiny little bit here and like Doppler right there. Like, you need to open up your vessel because at this point you passed your first practicum on this. You should know how to do that, right? And most of you have passed your liver comp out there, so I expect you guys to, be able to do this.
But the color doesn't fit the whole vessel.
No, but it's because it starts to go at a 90 degree here. So if you look at my thing here, that's why it's doing that, because it's not at an angle anymore. So when it goes horizontal across the screen, usually it's just going to be anechoic. You're not getting any shift. Thank you.
Is that okay if I make the waveform bigger?
Yeah, you can make it bigger just by adjusting your scale. I just left it because I thought it was fine. Okay, so right hepatic vein. Okay, so when we get to the right hepatic vein, when we're normally scanning it, when you don't have to worry about color, filling in with color, I would just stay here, deep breath and hold it, and I would have it come across the screen like, where is hers? Right there. So I'm going to twist to open it. So I would have hers coming across the screen like that, right? Great picture, beautiful, done. But if I go to put color on that,
It's not gonna light up.
it's not going to light up because there's no
It's
shift,
90
okay?
degrees.
So we can't do that. So where are we going to go?
The other side.
We're going to come down here, okay? So either in her ribs and angle up,
So
or below her ribs and angle up. That's supposed to be right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deep breath and hold it. Oh, I love it. So this is another area where you can get the main hepatic vein. So because you know you're going to have to get the right one down here, you can automatically just come down here and do your middle, bam, take it, put color on it, take it, blah, 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 and then move on to your right one. So you can do all of that. That's totally up to you. I accept both of them. The machine's too slow.
Does she breathe?
She can breathe, yeah. If you need to breathe, breathe.
And
Oh, I'm not taking that picture anymore. Dang it. See how my box is pretty small?
yes.
You don't want your box really big. And why is that?
Frame rate.
Frame rate, right? So the smaller it is, the better your picture's going to look.
Even the color, when it's smaller, the color
Yeah.
feels in better.
It will fill in better. Whenever you're ready, deep breath and hold it. So pretty.
All these phones.
Just gonna twist and kind of open it. If it's not filling in with color, I can try to turn my color gain up. If that's not working, I can try this. If that's, which worked. If that's not working, you can try your persistence. There's a bunch of different things you can try. So I'm gonna put it there, hit update. Don't breathe, don't breathe. Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. And breathe. It's pretty.
If ours look a little chaotic, or if ours look chaotic,
Can ours look shorter? Do we have to wait for the whole thing to fill up?
I want you to do the whole thing, yeah. Because there's no, the only reason you wouldn't be able to do that is if you didn't ask them to hold their breath,
Or if they couldn't.
or if they couldn't. But
We
here,
made it wait, like,
everyone,
we get to this last few
everyone
vessels and they're just
can.
like,
Yeah, but
like
then you would need to stop the timer and be like, you know,
Catch
I've
up-
been
catch
having
your
them,
breath,
yeah.
yeah.
So you would have to show
Don't-
me, you know what I mean? So,
no,
That's
for real.
not
Like,
gonna-
But for
people
the
have you
most
hold their
part-
breath for like
that's not
forever.
gonna be me.
you guys should be okay.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
So what's next?
What's next?
Main
Say
portal
that
vein?
round, but, like,
Did I take this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now main portal vein.
Yeah, that's what
So a lot of you guys like to get the main portal vein like horizontal across the screen up here from the portal splenic confluence. Take a deep breath and hold it.
yeah, right there.
Like this. I don't like that. That's preference. Okay, if that's what your sonographers do, that's okay.
They don't like that.
don't.
They don't like that.
I wouldn't think so, but some will. So there's a couple of problems with this. It's not going to fill in. It just looks weird. I don't like it. So mainly we will go intercostal and come over here to do it, or even subcostal and just kind of angle up. Deep breath and hold it, please. Oh, she did. Am I tickling you? So I'm gonna find it. So normally you can kind of come to like your midclavicular plane. Oh, thank you. Where your liver and kidney would be. If you get there, just angle medially and you'll see your IVC and your right portal vein will come here. And then all you have to do is just kind of twist and it's gonna open up to your main portal vein. Ooh,
Only V's like this.
isn't sonography? I just love ultrasound. It's just so pretty. I just love some of these pictures. Okay, so that's like that, and then I'm gonna put color on it. Oh, look at that hepatic artery. Oh, so pretty. But I'm not taking that picture, so it's fine.
Well, the hepatic artery isn't filling up.
Let's have B for the taste. Only V.
There, the hepatic. That's the hepatic artery. This one right here on top. It's always gonna be like right there.
Is that too much bleed though?
Whatever.
No, I'm just asking. got you.
Yeah.
You gonna take off?
No, not at this point.
Sit there for an hour and a half to get rid of all
Not
that.
at this point, but like when we get to, oh, that's pretty. When we get, like when you take your exit scan test and I have you do this, I expect a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, no, at this point you're just learning it, and it's you know, if it was liver, you were just learning it, I would be hard on you guys. It's a little more lenient when it comes to this, just because, you know.
Anybody feel lucky?
for this. Like for the exit, it scan.
And 2 people fell.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, it could
Hold
be
it.
tension, it could be fat.
Yeah.
Not everybody can stand test.
And don't forget, that's not the only thing that makes your grade for that
Yeah.
class. So there could have been other issues too.
Yeah.
So fuzzy caterpillar,
Oh.
breathe.
I never see it like that though. Is it because of the scale?
Yeah, probably.
I never see it like that.
Yeah.
No?
No.
I see a lot
Should be
smaller.
like a line.
Honestly,
Well,
Is it
my
like
scale,
a
my
straight
scale
line?
is high. Look at my
Yeah.
scale.
Or maybe that's
So you'll like know it's like, like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, that's how you.
I can try to make it do that for you. Let's
Yes.
see.
No, these are all really pretty. I like
Yeah.
Deep breath.
No, let's see the other one. Let's make
think it's
sure
a scale.
one is
ours.
one is
No,
too
ours
big.
are like, and then they're just like print, and I'm like,
Maybe if I
what do you see
Gives
here?
you the
Like
same
that?
information.
that's
little
a little
bit.
bit
Miss
more.
Feeling
Quinn,
like
I
that.
think
Yeah,
this
that's
is
true.
right portal vein. For the main portal vein, we have monophasic, you know,
Yeah,
kind
straight.
of
Yeah.
No, it's still main because your right doesn't separate until here.
I think it's the scale. I think the scale needs to
It's
be
the
higher.
scale.
It is a scale, that's all.
Oh,
Yeah, the scale is 30, see?
Oh.
It needs to be higher.
yeah.
So if I did,
Yeah,
And
like,
that's how
like
mine-
that, but like
gonna look
120.
like that.
No, even like 120, like
and it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
It looks pretty.
still like that. Don't
Yeah, you can move this. So we
Yes.
can change this if it's going too slow for you guys.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. Oh, you can change that?
Yeah, it can go faster.
Oh, I like that.
Go to nest. Go to nest.
To make it faster.
Go to power map. Power map. PW map.
Take too long. You know how long you be holding your breath?
Let's try that.
Ricky.
Deep breath and hold it.
So people didn't know that you're only gonna do this once.
Oh no.
They're just sitting
they've
over
been
there.
I think she was in the class.
Oh.
She was the
Oh, so
model.
she saw it? Okay. Yeah, but if you're the model, you don't really see it.
That's true.
Is that faster?
Like, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's faster.
Yeah, it was faster.
Okay. Well, so make sure it's at 5.
Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Which one was it?
Which one is it?
Main portal vein.
That's
Oh no,
map.
PW map.
PW
I
map.
put it at 5 and it seemed to go faster. Right portal vein? Okay.
I don't know what they're saying.
So you're
That's
gonna
that's
do.
a very big question.
So is it anterior first? And so right portal vein. So you won't do this everywhere either, but we're gonna do anterior and posterior right portal vein. So anterior right portal vein. So we all know where right portal vein is, right? So deep breath and hold it. So you're gonna do, that's the posterior branch here, that's the anterior branch right there. So that's, so anterior branch,
Crazy.
come on. I'm surprised it's still filling in color.
I
since
thought it
it's not really-
separates like into two.
It goes up this way and then it goes down right there. So that's anterior and posterior.
Oh. Jeez.
Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. Breathe.
I'm about to see.
Okay, now we'll do posterior.
So you did an angle
Yeah,
up
all
and down.
these like
Miss Quinn?
She haven't moved yet,
waveforms
I'm
are
looking
so
at her.
pretty.
I'm still looking.
Ours are like,
You don't have that really.
Deep breath and hold it.
But tell them to hold the breath though.
Okay, so that's anterior, right? And I just kind of twisted it open and I'm just going to angle down and I see it coming. I'm just going to twist and kind of elongate it.
It's not blue. There's gonna be
Oh, it just says post. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think you can post print edit on these, right?
I'm going to move my baseline up a little bit. Or I could have done my scale, right? So like if you're aliasing, you can always either move your baseline or your scale. Typically you should change your scale first, but my baseline wasn't that like close to the middle, so I just changed my baseline. Oh, should have known. So left portal vein, does everyone remember how to get that? Deep breath and hold it.
Oh, yes, I did.
So if I turn and angle my transducer to her right shoulder, I can get, there's a left portal vein. I'm cutting the liver off. You're used to getting it like that, right? But if I just angle over here and twist open a little bit, that's my portal bifurcation, right? So this is my left portal vein, my right portal vein, posterior and anterior. And this is where you would come and do for your assignment, I would come here, right, and zoom. So see, you see these little anechoic guys on here? If you put your color on and it does not light up with color, that is your intrahepatic ducts. So at my clinical site, they used to make us take this picture and we'd have to measure our intrahepatic ducts for left and right on both sides with this color on. So then you would also do your hepatic artery. So the ones that you see, deep breath and hold it, the ones that you see light up with color, those are your arteries. So like this is your left hepatic artery. This is your right hepatic artery somewhere. Right there is her right hepatic artery. So you're basically just looking for something that's like flickering. But the one that doesn't show up, that's the intrahepatic ducts. Okay, so left portal vein. Very interesting. Okay, so left portal vein. Color. Yeah.
Oh, it's not supposed to be elongated. Why you put it up there? I'm confused now.
For left portal, so remember when you do left hepatic, angle down left portal? So that's like the little piece of the left portal. If I twist it over here and look toward like the middle part of the liver, that's the bifurcation. And then your right portal is over here on the right side of the liver. Make sense?
You get it on trans.
Can we do it in trans and then like?
It isn't. Yeah, this is trans. Yeah, you're gonna do it this way. You're gonna do it in trans like this. I was just showing that to you. So you'll do it like that. I'm just gonna let her breathe for a minute. Deep breath and hold it. So hepatic vein, come down. There's your left portal.
The one that's like a coma on the skin.
No, the comma is in portal long, yeah.
Right?
The comma is when you're doing,
Hold
long.
it.
And breathe.
I would have passed out on you a long
So
time
we
ago.
just we can do it that. I'm just changing trans.
Then we can definitely scan you.
What's next? Mid-hepatic artery or main hepatic artery.
Then I won't be able to hold my
Less
breath.
comments there coming from our patient.
You're
Passed
looking at your
out.
screen the whole time.
So how do I find that main hepatic artery? I'm gonna go back down, deep breath and hold it. Kind of where your liver and kidney meet, angle in. You'll see your right portal vein, twist to open up your portal vein. There's your CBD, right? And then if I put color on, I should see my hepatic artery. Oh gosh, look at that. That is just gorgeous. So that right there is her hepatic artery.
Only these like
So
that.
this is above the main portal.
So he should
Yeah,
definitely be on
anterior is
the
the
test.
main.
So that's what I'm saying.
Anterior.
Only V should be on the test. Only V.
By herself.
Everyone's is like that. It really is.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Michelle.
Maybe not much, guys.
Deep breath and hold it. If you want to zoom in on this area, you can. If it helps you kind of see it. Oh,
Oh, wow.
gosh, that is just
House is so pretty. Oh my
the
god.
prettiest thing ever. Isn't that just gorgeous?
Yeah, you can see.
Ah, I was at 62. Don't move, don't breathe, don't move, don't breathe, don't move, don't breathe. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe. Oh, we don't measure?
No.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna measure just so you guys.
you can just press Q.
Just move on, can you go home? Don't remember.
We don't measure any of these though, right?
No.
She's saying that's okay.
What's next?
Splenic vein.
splenic vein. Where do I find that?
In the trans.
In the spleen.
Oh.
No, I'm just being.
It's like pancreas picture.
Oh, are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the pancreas. Deep breath and hold it.
I hope this can upload
Oh
on YouTube.
my
Oh,
goodness,
look
look at this.
that. That is
Baby,
gorgeous.
baby.
It's just wrong.
So pretty.
Some people are gonna harass you for your assignments. Me.
Ooh, harassment is not
And
the
say no, thank you.
word. Just run.
No.
That's 5 points.
Oh, you should the box get smaller?
No, it's the
No,
color,
she's
the
color-
color gain.
That's what my oh, gosh, that's pretty. Oh. Oh, I don't need this picture. Gosh. You guys are supposed to tell me. Ugh.
We were so fascinated.
It looks so
Freeze
good
before we can
though.
say anything.
Deep breath and hold it. Oh wow. At least I got it. That's pretty.
There you go.
Are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry. It's a good thing that wasn't the test. They would have given you a look.
I would have paused my timer and be like, get it out of your system.
I heard some people be
Go
like,
ahead and
"Hey,
allow.
I need a pause."
Oh, right here. Deep breath and hold it.
Excuse me.
Don't make her laugh.
I'm not talking to her.
It's when it's your
Sorry, so
comment,
sorry.
because it's so pretty.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm goofy like that too.
Oh, brother. Think of a puppy with no legs.
Oh my god.
Or like a dog that has a cleft palate.
Now she will laugh even more.
I didn't know this existed.
A dog with a cleft palate? That's like the saddest thing ever.
I've never seen one.
Me either.
We had puppies and one of them had a cleft palate. We had to put it down. It was like the saddest
Oh,
thing
really?
ever.
Oh.
They don't have surgery for them yet? They have
They
insurance.
told us that it would have been like, it would have to been like tube fed and it's just,
Oh, yeah.
it was, and we had 12 other ones. It was just, anyway. Deep breath and hold it.
In that, okay. I think they held her breath so long, the carbon like monoxide poisoning or something.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
trying to do it while she's laughing. I'm in the
Oh, Chlika.
Letting me
Tanika
know.
has to go to the back of the
No,
room.
it's Elizabeth over here correcting.
Me and celiac.
You're so annoying. Be quiet.
Well, you know, you're
Look,
going to
I
say
can
that in
do it
front
while
of
she's
one
laughing.
person and look kind of,
I'm
you
not
know.
gonna say it. Stuff like that.
So that's when she's laughing.
You're the wrong person. Watch your tongue, V.
Deep breath and hold it. See, this splenic artery is right next to it.
I probably would have asked
Oh,
more
is it the same?
questions
We
about
have
this
two,
dog.
both together, artery and vein.
No.
This is
What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
together.
well, that's okay.
Yeah,
What is that?
That's because
This
I'm
is
close to
artery
the
and vein.
I'm
SMA.
about to say that it's me right there.
Yeah. But that's your splenic artery there. That's okay. Okay.
Oh, the SMA's right after. Hey.
It is. Oh, wow, she's having a hard time. So I go, SMA is after? Or celiac? It doesn't matter.
SMA.
It's SMA and then celiac. So you can do celiac. I'm going to do celiac first because it comes first. You can do celiac or SMA. I don't know. I just, it's
We're gonna do all this.
deep breath and hold it. So I do it in long.
Right there.
And so there's the celiac.
Oh, man.
I did the wrong thing. That's,
Is the pancreas hit?
I meant to do, yeah, right here's pancreas head.
Okay.
I'm just trying to darken it and get it there. That's not bad.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Where is the seat? I think confused me. Oh, right there. That's how long you can get.
I haven't seen an aorta in a long time.
Oh, that's
The
great.
beginning of last semester.
Triple A and stuff.
You don't do abdomen?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, but it's just not like that.
Whoa.
There are a couple of patients. Our patients, some of them haven't eaten in a while.
It's good. Yesterday I had a patient aorta. He had hiccups, right?
Oh no.
And guess what?
That's like
I
the
asked
worst.
him, so are you having hiccups? He's like, yeah, it's been 25 years.
Oh
my God.
I'm gonna say reschedule, but you can't.
Yeah, but who has seen Grey's Anatomy? Remember, she was like, "Oh, you have hiccups. We can do a procedure." Then she died on the table.
What?
Deep breath and hold it.
But they give
What
him different
procedure
kind of
do they
medicine,
do?
but then
I don't know. It was a TV show.
Okay.
I was about to say Grey's Anatomy.
It was Grey's Anatomy, but still.
You're like,
Can
this
we do
stuff
them in
is
long?
fake.
I'm in long, yeah.
Can we do them in German?
What?
No, we can't.
I would do them in long.
Silly question.
It's not silly.
You can tell them the truth, Miss
Comes
Quinn.
from you.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, that waveform is really.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to have that stuff at the bottom?
It's just because it's kind of turbulent there. It's okay.
So SMA and celiac and long.
That's it.
That's the end.
That's it. So the people who were sitting down,